Congratulations. Your thoughts on, I suppose, a comprehensive one in the end, do you think?
Yeah, I think we ran out comfortable winners, but delighted to get the result and be in the semi-final and get into Hampden. Again, I thought there was some good football in the first half. We moved the ball pretty well, and again, getting up into the final third, I thought we just lacked a wee bit of quality, similar to Motherwell. But there still was good chances, and we've got to be more clinical to put these games away. Manager makes a decision at half time to flip Ianis on for Scotty Wright, and it paid dividends, because what we were asking for at half time was that wee bit more guile and a wee bit more quality, getting into that, the corners of the box, and Ianis provided that. So that got us the first goal, and delighted to see Buff getting a goal as well. So it's a good night.
Just talk to us about that, getting back to Hampden again, because it is a special place. Yeah. Obviously, you mentioned pre-match about the desire and hunger to get cups in the Ibrox Trophy room. How crucial is it to be back at Hampden and continue that march for that trophy?
No, it's something this club has got a history of, and it's something we want to try to keep going. The fact is that it's been brilliant to be back here at Ibrox in front of a big crowd, in a home crowd. And it's similar when you go to the National Stadium, and it's an opportunity for our fans to be back there as well. But we want to go there and win and get to the final. So it's good for everybody concerned at this football club, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to win things.
Well, how important to strike a balance on a night like tonight, when you sort of do chop and change your squad style, you switch the full-backs to utilise your squad with the kind of workload you've got?
Listen, we went strong tonight. This was a big game tonight. It wasn't a case of trying to rest people or try to protect people or look at people how many games they played recently. We felt this was the best side we could pick tonight, and I thought there was some good football in the first half, but we just lacked a wee bit of quality in that final third. So the fact that what we're saying is it's very competitive for spots, and we've won a game tonight. And these sort of things will be in the manager's mind going to Dundee at the weekend.
You came into the game on the back of the news that Glenn had signed a new contract. Just give us an idea, as a former midfielder yourself, how much more there is to come from him as a player.
I've got to say, I'm a big fan. I'm a massive fan of Glenn Kamara. He's been outstanding since the day he arrived, and he just keeps improving. I watch him when he plays for his national team, and he's a player that plays with a lot of poise and a lot of class. And I think there's still a lot of growth in Glenn. And if he could go and just step forward and maybe get a goal, that would add a lot to his CV as well. So we're delighted that he's signed a long-term contract. He's a quality player who we think can still improve. And he's a very, very talented boy.
David. Gary, Ianis Hagi, as you mentioned, came on at half-time and immediate impact and was really, I think, instrumental in helping Rangers, as you say, get that bit of quality in the last third. I know you're a big fan of his, because is he the type of guy who can just do that unexpected, that bit different?
I think there's a cleverness about Ianis, and it is positional. It's his awareness of how to play the role. Sometimes players, you see players that are really, really busy running from box to box, but sometimes it's actually advantageous to stand still and get your positioning right. And he's somebody who's watched a lot of football, and he's got a very his dad wasn't bad either, so I think he's learned from the fact that you don't have to be flying around the pitch to make an impact in a game. It's cleverness of positioning and cleverness of where you receive and where you take it, and that's what he brought tonight. He just brought a wee bit something different, and it created the first goal, and we needed that to break down Livy.
Another player tonight I thought had probably his best game since he signed was John Lundstram. Yeah. Is it now just a case of getting John game time and settled?
Also, again, just getting to know the system, in positional sense, and just getting to know where we want him positioned when we're building. It's, again, I think sometimes it's his eagerness to try and impact the game or influence the game. He's running around maybe too much, and I suppose with more experience and coaching from the guys in and around the football club, he'll definitely get better. But I agree with you. I thought he played very well tonight.
Mark, just following on from the question, Lundstram had been getting some criticism in the press, but I think tonight was probably the best answer to that. Do you have much of a problem trying to contain his aggression, because he's always seems to be a very forward-thinking player?
Well, listen, we don't want to take that away from John, but the facts are that he's playing in He's playing in a system that's new to him. It's very competitive in the middle of the park as well. You know, we've got good players. We'll probably get 6, 7 quality midfield. So I think it's his eagerness, you know, and his willingness to actually to do well. He's maybe trying too hard, but every day in training he's getting more comfortable with the position and what his role can be in this team. And he can play in two different sort of positions. He can be as a 6, or he can play as a running 8. So it does take time, and all of a sudden he's at a club where we enjoy a lot of possession of the football. The team that he played for, no disrespect to them, didn't have the ball as much as we have. So there's big differences, and I think he's getting there.
And also in terms of how you started the game, it was a bit of a change, I thought, from Motherwell. Was there any particular reason why you decided to go really essentially with 2 up tonight?
Yeah, we wanted to put Livy under pressure. Wanted to occupy their back line, you know, and I think on 2 or 3 occasions we played some really good passes from our own half, you know, in behind, and we should have scored. So we continually look to try to win games, and we're not going to win games the same way every week. So we've just got to try and find a way.
Hey Gary, I don't think anybody would argue that it wasn't a comfortable victory in the end tonight, but there was periods of what might be termed sloppiness in the first half, particularly in terms of the passing. Is that something that still concerns the coaching team, bearing in mind where we are in the season now? Yeah,
that's just a wee bit of focus and a wee bit of concentration and a wee bit of pride in your passing and stuff. But we did enjoy big parts of the game where we were in total control. And our only way that we looked in trouble was going to be off the back of a loose pass from ourselves. So we were continually working on trying to eradicate that, because we want our team to be clean and crisp, and you know, and not give the ball away cheaply.
Gary, can I just ask Nathan Patterson, was that just to him coming off, just managing his game time?
There was a big block tackle. You've seen it, and it was just, I think it was probably on, knowing the way injuries happen in football, it's probably right on the bit that was been bothering him, because that's what always happens.
Okay though, just a precaution to take?
Just a precaution, yeah.